Me? Okay. Secure flash drives for almost 100K. You need a flash drive though, don't you? Is it three? Yeah, check, because if I could give you one, then I might as well give it to you. Oh, there was that one time I got you killed. I
I
just
don't
thought
know
I'd
what it is,
throw that out
dude.
there.
You just when it's just you and me, I'm always the first one that gets targeted. It's just like immediately all the scabs are like, "Hey, look, there's that guy over there."
I think it's because it's just me and you there, and I don't know why they keep targeting you, but I don't know. I can't figure that one out neither.
Yeah, I need 3 secure flash drives.
All right, now you only need two.
Yeah, well, and then I also need 3 folders with intelligence in them,
I have one
and I
for
need
you
to
as
get
well.
attention level 3.
Well, the attention level, I can't exactly do anything about that.
Oh, what is my attention level?
Shotgun shells, so the
My
flash
attention
drive's
level is
there.
level 1.
Code is here.
Oh dear God! I just have to loot forever
You
to get to level
legit have to
3.
loot forever,
I just have to loot forever.
but legit forever. Not even kidding around about that amount.
Oh my God.
You basically have to loot everything.
Okay. Do you want to take our PNCs out? I want to play around with my 8R, one of my 8Rs. Okay.
Where are we gonna go for that? The best place I'm figuring to go would be woods,
Yeah.
but
Sure.
I can't use armor until I get. Okay, wait. While you're doing the 8R run, I'll take armor just to try to survive a little bit better and basically provide more support, cover fire,
Oh,
and
I'm
stuff like
loaded
that.
for bear because I'm trying to get rid of this fucking tier 4 armor that I had that I don't want to sell because it's not. I don't know. It just takes up so much inventory space.
Hmm.
So I want to get rid of it, but at the same time, I don't want to sell it. I want to get the experience of running around in it.
Hmm.
So, I should probably put on a map for woods, huh?
I'm guessing, yeah. Go for it.
I
15,
am very early game, guys. Like,
extremely early.
probably not even halfway to where Shy is.
Yeah, no, I'm already level 26. I would say probably a third of the way. I mean, you'll get here. We just got to keep playing, pretty much.
All right. I'm at the 08:53 time frame.
Okay, give me a second. I need to get some armor. And then I need
Okay.
to stock up my, okay, first things first. But if I need armor, then I can't take this rig, which means I might as well sell it. Okay, I would love to say I'm ready yet, but I'm not. Let me just put that out there right now. I'm not ready. Okay, trading. Wrong trader. It's. No, it should be him. Mm, what's wrong with this picture?
I don't know what is wrong with this picture.
I'm not seeing. Here it is. Wow, I was almost like losing my mind just there. I'm like, where is the trade for? Okay, and then he'll also have the plexiglass.
This is I'm not even gonna bother with it anymore. I don't really care about that community. It's starting to bug me, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I need to open up Streamlabs chatbot because I'm using that for some reason. I could use Korobot or something like that, but I haven't gotten into it. Because it's coding, and I'm not great at coding. Just like the majority of the populace isn't great at coding. Contrary to popular belief, there are not a den of hackers just hiding around every corner.
Facts.
I would say in every good, like, suburban area, there's at least one hacker. Whether that's your little script kiddies or your actual white hats and black hats.
Okay, next I need all these mags and all the ammo.
Shy's probably like, I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm gonna just go back to the game. Like white hats, black hats. I don't fucking know. I'm done.
um, guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll go 120 rounds.
The beast has been released.
I need to pick up one of my guns real quick. That would be from Prepper. There it is. Thank you, Prepper.
Actually, I should probably throw in some meds, huh?
Yep.
If I'm gonna go out there kitted, I might as well bring meds with me.
Yeah, a ton of meds. I mean, if we're really gonna go out there, we might as well have a ton of meds. I have this funny feeling we're gonna go out there and like instantly. I don't want to jinx it, but I think you know what I mean.
Yeah. Is the car better or is the IFAC better? I'm gonna guess the IFAC.
IFAC is better because you could carry two of them.
It also has 300 charged, and the car only has 220.
More facts.
Okay,
Okay,
I
30,
hotbarred my IFACs.
60.
I got a couple IFACs with me and 2 extra mags. Should I bring a third mag?
More rounds, and we're good to go. Oops, wrong trader.
I don't think if we get into a situation where I'm gonna need more than 90 rounds of 5.56, we've done fucked up. So
I'm gonna answer that with this is Tarkov, and that kind of thing happens.
yeah, I bet. I'm just saying, if I go through 90 rounds of 5.56, we've fucked up somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna second that, but yeah, pretty much. Should I possibly bring the Romeo's so expensive though?
I'm bringing a CMS kit for myself,
Go for it. I think I'm gonna take a Romeo.
but I'm keeping it in my alpha container.
Who sells?
It only has, it only has 1 charge left on it, but that 1 charge could be the difference between me limping out and me running out. So,
Facts.
and what is
That'll be
this? This is a
Axiom
Gooston
now.
hemostatic drug. Oh, this prevents blood loss, doesn't it?
Probably.
Stops blood loss. Gives skill vitality. Yeah, I can grab one of those. Mal! Come on, hop up here, Mal. I know that's what you want. Hop
Go
up.
on, Chief.
Come on. Alright, fine. Don't hop up.
Shut up.
Okay, I think I'm good on all of this, all of that. I need my meds now.
I should get a sprint.
More facts.
Just in
Thank you
case.
for reminding me.
think I have bandages, but I'm definitely gonna need a splint.
Okay, I feel as though I'm ready.
I feel as though we've done so much preparation for this, we're gonna be severely let down when we get in.
Yeah, chances are it's gonna go bad.
Yeah.
Big possibility of
Um,
that. Can't believe how much
Should I bring in adrenaline with me?
it doesn't really do much different than the other stuff. Propital, I think, does the best.
No, it just gives me a bunch of buffs.
I suppose. Can I buy it? Let's see.
It removes pain, removes contusion, skill endurance, skill strength, skill mag drills, health regeneration, and then I get lose some energy recovery, hydration recovery, and some stress resistance. So
Okay.
I get like 4 bonuses to 3 negatives.
Okay.
Nah, I won't take it out with me on this run. We'll do it another time.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like I'm ready to go. If you're ready, I'm
Okay.
ready.
I feel as though I'm prepared to die.
I feel the same way.
All right. 0947 time frame.
All right, let's go. They ain't getting no younger. We're going woods, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, 9 it is.
Cat, why are you so weird? She's laid out on her back like a
Oh,
person and licking her stomach.
You know what?
What?
Your cat.
What?
One more thing.
She's laid out on her back like a normal person and then leaning down and licking her stomach.
Do this real
Yeah.
quick. See if you could
Yeah.
take some rubles with you
Yeah.
so that we can get out of the raid through the paid extract.
How do I split stack?
I'm assuming it's Alt left click, Alt right click, Control left click.
Control. How much do
Control
we
what?
need? Control left click and drag. How much are we gonna need?
A few
I'm gonna go
thousand.
with 6K.
Wait, why is my control left click not working?
All right, I got 6K. It's in my storage box. All right,
Wait, how do I?
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. Let's go. That got dumb stupid. I'm not even.
I feel like we did way too much to prepare for this, and I feel like we're gonna get in and either A, we're not gonna run into like any enemies that are players, and we just basically loaded for bear for nothing, or we're just gonna absolutely get smoked as soon as we get in, and
I'm a little bit more worried the scav boss is going to load in just because, or we're gonna run into some sort of spawn pusher.
why does this
It's one or it's
Scav
the other.
always look so pissed, dude? Calm yourself.
You're not wrong.
He looks so angry.
Yeah.
Hey, Flicker, how's it going? Yeah, how's that going? It's been a minute since I played Fallout 3. Oh boy.
One of us should have had the ZB14 key.
It's fine.
Yeah, I just don't have any room for it though. We should be able to make it out of paid exit though.
Yeah.
Sure
I
would have
think
been
if
nice
I
to get
pay
into.
up to 4 people can leave with me, I'm not sure.
I think it's not that. I think each of us have to have the amount. I'm not 100%, but
So do I need to split my stack here for you?
no, I brought some in with me too.
Okay.
And I wish I would have split the stack better so that this way But yeah, no, we're good.
I want to see how quickly we die with all this gear on, because if I die really fast, I don't know how much longer I might play this game.
Just make sure you hotkey whatever meds you don't have in your container.
Yeah.
Did I bring? I think I might not have brought painkillers. That's really stupid of me. I would say I didn't do something stupid, but I'm gonna say I just did something stupid. I didn't bring painkillers.
Hey, I found an extra Stanag.
You wouldn't happen to have painkillers, would you?
Yep.
Okay. The one thing I forgot.
I grabbed a set just in case.
Okay. Be ready to share that with me.
Yeah. The all the alien weapons are pretty good early game. Late game, like, the only good alien weapon though is the alien blaster, and that's because it gets like a guaranteed crit with every shot. But it also costs alien power cells, which you can only get from doing Mothership Zeta and some select locations around the map for vanilla.
We got two options. We go left, or we go right and come back down left. I feel like we should go right and come down left.
Okay, your choice.
It'd give us more cover this way. Just keep an ear out. Yeah, definitely.
Hmm?
Keep an ear out for the scabs when we get in here. Remember that one we ran into over here at ZB016?
Yeah.
Yeah, keep an eye out for them.
No, dude, you don't let him die. You get so much more out of... Feels bad, dude. He's such a good character. You can get so much out of him, too, with his dialogue.
Here's that place that we were at.
That's a noof, dude. Shots to our right.
Yeah, so do we want to drop down left right now, or do we want to try
let's
to...
get to this rocket at the very least, so we have some cover.
Okay. So my next suggestion is that we hook all the way left.
Okay.
Although I really, really want to go in there and grab the item that's in there for my quest. You feel like bum rushing it?
We can try.
Stay along the back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight in. No, go back, go back. Get to cover.
Where at?
Somewhere on the hill above us. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop down. Come on. Oh, they're still getting me.
Ouch!
Get down.
I'm dead.
Me too.
Dude, this is what I'm talking about, though. Like, full fucking level 3 armor and helmet, and I just... he ate me in, like, 4 shots. Like, are you kidding me? Fucking full kit, and he eats me in 4 shots. That's horseshit. No. And that's a fucking scav, too. It's not even a player running really good rounds. It's a scav running around just fucking doming... just aimbotting the shit out of everybody.
What we should have done was went left, but... We should have went left and cleared it first. And
That's
then
just
pushed in.
really frustrating, dude. Like, even with good armor, I still die in, like, no time at all.
It's true. Okay. Let's try this again. This time we're going to do it with no armor. And hope we survive longer, because it usually works out that way.
upsetting, dude. I'm upset.
And then some. You're so not wrong about that. I mentally don't know how I feel about what just happened there. My gosh. Oh, this is the cam pepper. I need to get rid of this too, because there's nothing I can do with
Oh,
that.
great. I think one of these magazines here are bugged. I tried dragging it into the box and it picked up the box. What's up, Flicker? What's your question? Hold on, let me angle my camera a little bit more down because I'm kind of sitting low. There we go. That's a little bit better.
Is she sitting on the screen?
No?
Okay. She was. So I was trying to make sure she moved.
I think it does. I'm pretty sure they unlock after a while. I think you just have to kind of re-instance the area and then come back. So go to a loading screen and then come back and then... Hold on, I'm just doing something real quick.
I can't use that cover. Oops. Oh no, wait.
Alright.
What was that site called again? This one.
Okay. I guess I'm set up for another run.
Wrong site's working. Oh, I know. I forgot the Okay, I'm almost ready. Where's the aim point?
I also have a scav run up whenever you want to do that.
Okay. We'll do that after this is successful or unsuccessful.
Okay.
Compact, 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 compact. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Does he sell it? lithium's compatible with a can BPO, but where's the compact one? Let's search it here. Oh, Skier does sell it.
He sells what?
The compact mount. Oh no, the compact mount doesn't fit for it. Yes, it does.
Were you just being the stoop?
Yep. Affirmative. I put that in the wrong order.
Makes sense.
Right. Down. We're selling all of that. That's all good to go. Trading dealer. Give me one of these. I honestly am not going to play around with any of that. Painkiller. On. Get the painkiller on. Wherever that just went. Two more mags, the bullets, and another car. Rounds. Two more mags. Okay, let's try this again.
All right.
Oh, forgot to heal. You didn't forget to heal by any chance, did you?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't. Woods 11. This gun, everything except for this thing. And that. Alright. Invite.
Yep.
Thank you.
Fingers crossed this time we get something done.
I have a feeling it's because we had armor. I can't tell whether it makes the scabs feel more threatened or what. In theory, they respond to threat. I just don't see that, but I guess.
I don't see how I'm always the one who's the bigger threat.
Believe it
I'm
or
very
not, I was
confused by
about to
this.
say that right now. They're a little bit
I'm
more
very
threatened by you,
confused.
Ezra, than me, but
I'm so confused by the fact that I'm always the bigger threat. I don't know how, but I'm always the bigger threat.
I don't know how that happens neither. Maybe we'll just get
lucky, dude.
facts. Maybe we'll just get lucky. We'll get a better spawn.
Maybe we'll get lucky and somebody will shoot me in the head. Probably. And then you'll escape with all the weapons. Because that's how it usually works.
It's gonna take a pretty big backpack for all of that. Oh, I forgot to bring a bag.
Oof.
Oh well, that's not the name of the game. The name of the game is
Kill scavs.
yeah, kill 5 more scabs without wearing armor.
Oh, for you, 5 scavs without armor. Me, just killing scavs. Period.
Yeah, exactly. For me, those 5 will count towards the 15, so I'll be halfway done, and then I can put on armor and kill 5 more. Or maybe I'll get lucky and get 6. I don't know. Waiting session start. In-game audio.
Synchronizing with other players. Oh, I'm in.
Okay.
Big rock in front of us. Another rock next to us. Looks like one of the exits over there.
Okay,
One
I
of
know
the
where we
exits.
are. We're over by the ZB base. So what are our exits?
Well, if it'll
UN roadblock.
Ruaf Gate, ZB16, UN roadblock,
Basically
south
UN
the
roadblock.
exit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a choice. We go back for that item, or we go over and wait for the scavs to spawn over at Scav House. You want to go to Scav House, or do you want to go over to the lumber mill?
Your choice. I don't care.
I mean, we could get lucky with Scav House.
Yeah. I just
Could-
found a full gun. Cool. Let's go.
Okay, Scav House is this way.
Okay.
Go back, go back, go back.
He got me. What? What in the fuck is this game? No, like, what in the fuck is this game? Like, for real. Like, every fucking raid, it's just like, oh, instantly one shot. Everything instantly one shots from every range. Like, for fucking real? Like, serious, and people just camping spawns. Yeah, that's fucking cool, guys.
I know that was a legit spawn too.
Fucking cool. I appreciate, not getting to play the game because you want to be a shitbag.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love it.
Agreed. Scav runs.
Yeah, I guess.
Where else is there to go from there?
I think it's just that map.
Well, okay, so I don't get why the scav was so overpowered that very first time. But what also is troubling is that particular player just decided to sit there and stare at the spawn. So basically, as soon as we were within visual range of the actual spawn that he's staring at, we're
This
shot
is
because he doesn't want to go into the map and go play the game. He wants to stand around at a spawn.
this is the thing that bugs the piss out of me. I don't understand why people spend thousands of dollars on video games to not play them. They sit in a fucking corner the entire time they play the fucking game.
Facts.
Why? You spend like so much money on video games, and your whole premise behind the video game is to. I'm sitting here. Somebody might run into me. I'll spend the whole match like this.
It's always someone else's fault to give them their win.
Like, why?
I
Why do
don't
you do that? Why do you spend so much money on a video game and then just not play it?
I don't get the point of them not moving around, you know?
Yeah.
Even the game is advertised as we're helping each other, we're moving around, we're constantly pushing rooms, we're constantly moving on to the next area, and that's it. We extract, that's the demo, you know?
Yeah.
It's that people want to play it like PUBG, and the next thing you know, they're playing PUBG funny and trying to play PUBG like Fortnite, and so ready just to have a player sitting there waiting for us to phase into the game.
I'm just saying, dude, like this seems like a serious issue that they're probably not going to be able to do anything about with the current way the game is set up. Unless they make the spawning areas a safe zone to where you can't get sniped out of them, there's no way to deal with that.
Yeah, it boils down to it, just players just sitting. I mean, that's exactly where we were phased into the game. We should
Yeah.
have to cross a road, we should have to get through some trees, we should have to move to an actual location on the map, a building, a facility, lumberyard. We should have to get to an extract. I mean, anything
Yeah.
but survive 12 seconds because there's already somebody where we are when we're put in the game, which basically
And
is what happened.
and like I said, I'm pretty sure it's just woods because we don't have these problems on shoreline when we run shoreline.
Well,
Generally, it's a pretty chill run on shoreline.
yeah,
The
generally.
moment we go into woods, everything is just immediately on top of us. Like I think we had one run last night where we didn't immediately get shot down by scavs
Hmm.
or get shot down by fucking random players just running around and I don't know.
Yeah, this is too weird.
You don't have enough leniency in your game towards taking hits for you to leave that much damage being able to be taken right off spawn. There needs to be a buffer between getting shot and immediately dying. I get it when it's a headshot, but I'm tired of dying to gut shots every
Facts.
time I go out. Even with armor on, I'm dying from gut shots, which is ridiculous, especially from a shotgun, because most shotguns aren't capable of breaking armor plates. The pellets will not even get through the Kevlar webbing. But sure, we'll go with shotguns can just completely shatter a plate and from anything but close range. These plates are rated to take fucking rifle rounds and they're getting shredded by shotgun. Just some fucking buckshot, apparently.
I mean, even if they're slugs, it still doesn't matter. At the ranges we're getting shot at, I would
It's very
consider that.
questionable.
Yeah, I would
Last
consider
night
that
I
to
got
be, you'd have to get a headshot just, I mean,
was it last
at
night
that
or the night
range.
before that I basically got sniped by a scav with a shotgun.
It was last night.
He was like way up on the hill, probably a good 100 and something meters out, and he's just pegging me with this shotgun over and over again. And I know he's using buckshot because he's hitting multiple limbs at once. So he just fucks me up from over 100 meters away with a shotgun, doesn't miss a single shot. Fucking scav. For real game? I'm on Shoreline 102 whenever you're ready.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just moving through this real quick. I'm closing all my browsers right now.
I think also part of it is that there's no loot on that map, so everybody's just trying to hunt other players.
I suppose, but
That's probably what that map is pretty much for, is just a player hunting map. And it's frustrating because it makes you go hunt scavs on a map that is filled with players just hunting other players.
yeah. Exactly. That's a good enough way to say it.
And you can tell me get good scrub all you want, but that's still some horse shit. Ah.
Let
I
me
by no
save
means
this real
think
quick.
I'm good at this game, but I do not think that it is very fair at any point in the game that when I'm wearing fucking Gen 3 and Gen 4 armor that I get killed after 3 shots from a shotgun at range. Because that's what happened a couple matches ago. Or, yeah, when we went out with the full kits.
Okay, so we're going scav, and
Yep.
we're going where?
Shoreline 1300.
Got it. In lobby?
Yep. I'm waiting.
I'm
There
here.
you are. Hey, I think something just sold. Probably another one of my guns. And if it's the gun I think it is, that's another 100K.
You know what they need to do?
What?
They need to position the load-ins like a triangle. So as you load in each of the 6 players, think of them as they can't be any closer than the 3 points of a triangle can be to each other, right?
Yeah.
And then if a player moves towards another spawn, that it
Mm-hmm.
deactivates the spawn so that a player actually ends up loading at a different point inside of a triangle.
I
Now,
think
if you
the
have
only
that
problem.
one player who decides to camp the spawn immediately next to them, instead of moving away, it's going to register he's still in that area. He hasn't left his safe zone, and that basically he's now interfering with the gameplay of the next player. And that next spawn point can't be activated, and they can't go into that one. Now they're forced to locate somewhere else, and basically that player is forced to sit there at his spawn point. He doesn't want to leave because he wants to camp it in the next one, and no player is going to come there
Yeah.
because the game's already figured out he's breached the next safe zone and he won't leave his own safe zone, and so
The,
on and so forth.
the only problem I see with that
Hmm.
is the fact that if they set it up that way, they're going to have to drop more spawns on the map.
Yeah, it would begin to do that. But I mean,
You're,
what's the other option? Sit here and keep playing with players that are doing nothing but not letting other people play?
what I've
Where's their
learned,
sportsmanship? Get in, go play, and shoot.
what I've learned through all my time of playing on competitive video games is that sportsmanship doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's clear
As much
evidence of
as
that.
as much as you see them being all high fivey in the tournaments and yeah, good job you guys are great. Like I'm sure in like back rooms they're just shit talking each other
Yeah.
all the time. Um, because that's just the nature of the beast, man. You know, you gotta boost yourself up so you demean somebody else. So sportsmanship's not a thing. Um, Pretty much anything can be considered an active tactic, even camping, even though it's it's not a tactic. You're sitting still waiting for somebody to walk into you. That's not a tactic. Setting up a position somewhere is a tactic. Staying in a location for an extended period of time because you are pinned down by fire or you know there is an ambush that you can set up waiting for other players, that's different. But when you're camping somewhere or sitting somewhere where you know that the only other player that's going to be there is the person who just spawned right next to you, is just what are you doing? Like you're wasting your time, you're wasting that player's time because now he just lost all his shit. He has to go back, reset up for another raid, and then get back in. And that's just money out the window. And you lost what 20 minutes of your time because if they decide to not move out of their spawn for 20 fucking minutes, you're just sitting there. Okay, it is not matching us. I'm gonna back us,
Go for it.
and we'll try to re-instance.
All right.
I don't know, dude. I'm I'm really sick of the way that competitive games are played. Like,
I'm disappointed they got this idea that they think everybody wants to play that way. Like legit, this is their concept, their definition of playing this game.
it's just
Like this is what the devs envisioned. We all should just sit on the corners of the map and aim at each other from there, and that's how you play Escape from Tarkov. It has nothing to do with looting. It's going to have nothing to do with XP. It has everything to do with sitting on your spawn and shooting the next guy at his spawn without ever trying to play the game. It's like reverse Hunger Games. It's like, don't get off the pad, otherwise you'll blow up. It's that scenario
yeah,
without the remainder of the Hunger Games that takes place next, which is now everybody fight for themselves. None of that. It's
yeah.
it's don't step off of the plate or else.
I don't think that's what the devs wanted us to do.
I don't think so. I'm certain they want us to leave the spawn points. They want us to go
I'm
in
under
there,
the
loot,
impression
and shoot.
that they set the NPC spawns around the map so you would traverse and be able to move freely, and then the players just took advantage of the fact that spawns were so close together.
Yeah.
I don't think any developer sets something up with something in mind for it to be exploited.
Mm-mm. I think
And
one of the
it's
mistakes is releasing information about the spawn points.
well,
Like,
they can't really control that because players will just do it.
yeah,
Yep, that
possibly maybe
happens.
a slightly
Flicker.
more randomized system of spawning players or
By the
something,
way,
so it's
I'm
not
at shorthand.
exact. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that exploitation is kind of rough
And that's the thing. Like, players are going to exploit everything.
in lobby.
Any opportunity you give them to exploit something, most players are going to exploit it. I'll admit, I've ran and got chests that I shouldn't have been able to get for fucking raid loots on Destiny 2. For the most part, Bungie was like, yeah, that happened. Okay, it happened. You all can keep your stuff. We're going to fix it.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. Okay, cool. But like, there's a point where exploitation, when you're exploiting other players, you're you're the reason why the community diminishes. Because when a new player comes in and they're like, oh yeah, I want to experience this game, I want to learn how to play, and their first experience is, I stepped out of spawn and got headshot. Guess what? I'm not playing this game anymore. As a new player, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, I'm done. Yep, that's it for me.
I'm an old player and I don't get why they think that's how you should play the game. I mean, I don't get why they think that's how the community wants to play the game. I mean, in that case, then let's just throw in hacks and
They're
cheats. So there could be invisible players, there could be invisible walls, invisible ammo. While we're at it, what about auto spawning in with all the loot in the you right the loot table? I mean, why not? What's the difference? Right? Suggestively, what is the difference between not playing the game and playing it if you don't actually get to play? You get to sit in lobby for 15 minutes waiting to load up just to not actually get to play 5, 15, 40 minutes of gameplay.
me seasoning the
What
cat.
is the difference?
Because it kind of reminds me of like PUBG. The reason that PUBG was terrible at the beginning is that you spent more time looking for a match than you did actually playing the game.
And it's
Because
turning into that where we're spending minutes and minutes and minutes, 10, 12 minutes trying to get into a game, and we play for like less
well, with
than
this
three
game, like
minutes.
it's more than that in between raids because you got to think you got to set up your gear.
Yep.
You got to mod out any platform that you're going to take in with you if you
Mhm.
don't have it modded correctly. On top of that, you have to make sure that you have, meds on you, you have, appropriate fucking armor for what you're doing. Like, by the time you're all teched out for a raid, you could pass 20 to 30 minutes. So you're doing 20 to 30 minutes setting up for a raid to go in and die within the first 30 seconds.
And there have been times where we did not leave the spawn, and there was already somebody just waiting in a bush, or we would leave the spawn, get to the road, and there was already somebody who you could not see run up, get into a bush, because they were already 5 minutes in the bush. It happens a little too much.
And I know this game is trying to keep everybody loading in the map about the same time. That's why they have the synchronizing players and stuff like that. But there's still going to be deviation because of hardware. If I have 16 gigabytes of RAM and Dickface over there across the field has 8 gigabytes of RAM, he just loaded in. I've been loaded in for fucking 3 minutes. I see him run out of a bush, and I'm like, oh, Gat, you're dead. Running along. His revolver's actually not one of the better handguns in the game.
Cades.
What?
Cades.
No. The revolver from Fallout 3, the cowboy. I think when they did the tests on it, it actually shoots more like a shotgun, and it has a lower chance to get